On the news tonight, Ramadan beckons, cleric reminds worshippers on preparation. And FCT minister assures of enhanced security at the Nigerian Law School, Buhari. This is the news at 7 on NTA Channel 5, Abuja. I am Mariam George Jitubo. Glad to have you join us. We start the news on a religious note. Physical and spiritual preparations for the forthcoming Ramadan fast, Imam Yahya Garba Al-Yolawi says, are necessary for an acceptable act of worship in the holy month. This was the focus of his Jumat sermon at the Area 10 Mosque, Abuja, from where Abdullahi Ajia brings us details.
The Imam, Ustaz Yahya Garba Al-Yolawi's sermon establishes that the fear of Allah is the foundation of faith and worship in Islam, which he enjoins worshippers to put first. The Ramadan, the cleric reminds the congregation of a great opening for spiritual rejuvenation, encouraging the congregants to redouble efforts towards repentance.
Just some advices that how one can maximize rewards in the months of Ramadan. On the preparation, how you can face Ramadan, we say through repentance, seeking forgiveness from Allah, and preparing your timetable and be free for Ramadan, because there is a lot to do. We have Azkar, we have Qiyamul Layl, we have even fasting itself, and we have Qira'atul Quran.
The religious leader also used the occasion to appeal to leaders and experts to proffer solutions to the economic situation and inflation, especially with the Ramadan fast approaching.
We encourage people to feed. Ramadan, whether you like it or not, is capital extensive. You need to give out. We are encouraging our good people in all levels of government to come to the aid of this economy. And this one is a call from clerics.
Prayer for redemption and intervention was offered for the generality of the Ummah in Abuja. Abdullah Hajia, NTA News.
And away from religion, Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, has assured Nigerians that the president and his team are and will remain resolutely committed and focused on the task of bringing immediate relief and enduring prosperity to all Nigerians. In a statement, the minister sought the patience and understanding of Nigerians as they push through difficult times that will lead into a season of abundant benefits and truly renewed hope. He acknowledged that the president never fails to emphasize these headwinds Nigerians are facing are only temporary, and collectively they will surely be overcome. Mohammed Idris said it is heartwarming that Nigerians are starting to see the results of government efforts as the naira is stabilizing and the foreign exchange market is seeing a surge of inflows. To this effect, he added that regulatory and enforcement agencies of government have been working round the clock in the past few days, joining forces to address these efforts at undermining government reforms. He assured Nigerians that the government will continue to take further steps to stabilize the naira and safeguard the economy. Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has assured of enhanced security at the Nigerian Law School, Abuja campus, located in Buhari Area Council of the FCT. The minister gave the assurance when he received in audience a delegation from the school who paid him courtesy visit in Abuja. Onoze Yakubu has more.
Honorable Minister, sir, because this afternoon.
Led by the Director General of the Nigerian Law School, Professor Isa Chiruma, the delegation visit is to solicit the minister's assistance in the area of accommodation and other utility support.
Not really asking intervention into Nigerian Law School. Specifically, if I can, Abuja here staff quarters and vehicles if possible. We want to put our minister.
FCT Minister Nyesom Wike says security of lives and property is key, hence the need to protect the Nigerian Law School environment in Buhari. He also pledges to address the accommodation needs of the school.
That within Monday, the General Council should have liaised with you and see whether you have the designs so that we'll be able to know what it will cost us and then see whether we can include it in the budget. It does appear that there's so much security within Buhari. We don't want to take for granted, because if anything happens there, of course, it's a setback to the entire country and to FCT in particular. So we will not hesitate to do everything we can to assist the school.
Meanwhile, the Nigerian Law School will be celebrating her 60th anniversary this year, where the FCT minister is expected to be among the NLS awardees at the event. Onoze Yakubu, NT News.
As a private car owner in Abuja, have you considered getting the area council papers apart from your car particulars obtained at the vehicle inspection office? Deborah Gazajimaika in this report seeks to find out what the local government papers are all about and whether the document is also meant to be acquired by private car owners.
While driving around Abuja, you may have come across personnel of the Revenue Tax Force at some designated spots, especially around Jabi, Utako, and Wuse Axis, asking you of local government papers. For commercial drivers in Abuja, these documents are not strange. What appears strange is stopping private car owners by some AMAC revenue agents spread across the city to demand for local government papers. The local government particulars are a set of documents car owners are expected to procure in order to operate within a local government area, especially for commercial purposes. They are usually valid for a year. It has been alleged that some AMAC revenue collectors harass private car owners over the local government papers, which, according to some, are supposed to be issued to those doing intercity transit.
Quite embarrassing that such a thing is happening in our nation capital, that sometimes you see them, they will just bash into your car, starting to harass you. It's very, very embarrassing.
They can harass people, easily harass people. And the way they used to do it, they would disguise themselves in the name of I'm a passenger.
Are not coordinated. I guess if such things should be happening, it should be coordinated, but I don't see them. They are not organized at all.
At every local government secretariat, these documents are collected by commercial drivers who shuttle between the local government areas.
There are some cases where Sienna is obtained by an individual. Their VIO papers is individual papers, which is private numbers. Those ones are exempted. In fact, we have put it in our platform several times that if any of our staff was caught apprehending or disturbing any private Sienna, that automatically doing a private job with the Sienna, in fact, we sanction him. We push him out from the system immediately.
Boys you see at the road, they are not just there, they are being supervised. If you misbehave on the road, we'll call you to the office. The management will call you to the office, suspend you. If not suspension, dismiss you. So there is sanity in the system. The present chairman doesn't want his name to be rubbished. And so we are up and doing to see that the public is not harassed in any form. We are sensitizing the people to pay their revenue, and we are doing that with all within the context of the law.
The local government papers in Abuja are mobile adverse permits, loading and offloading permits, mobile sanitation and sewage permits, radio and television certificates, hacking and parking permits. In Abuja, Deborah Gazajimaika, NTA News.
Sanitation makes cities clean and beautiful. A clean city leads to a healthy population. It is in respect of this that Safia Noma Uchi visited a community in Garki known for its poor sanitary condition.
Despite the location of this community, Garki village, which is in the heart of the city, unhealthy practice of indiscriminate dumping of refuse is a popular sight as the heaps of dirt are gradually becoming key features on the roads and residential areas.
More hands should be on deck. The FCTA, they are doing their best. And I probably think they should just try to employ more people, and the awareness should be there too.
We do clean, like person like me, look my surroundings, I have swept it this morning, you understand? And because of there is no waste bin, to pour it. And those babambola, you will see them if they come, they scatter it looking for whatsoever they keep inside there. I don't know. So if there is waste bin, it will be more better.
The menace is an eyesore littering the markets and public domains with fruit waste and other items that have been identified by experts as constituting health risks to residents. Besides, the Junajis are also stuffed.
I think the people in the Garki, they are very friendly, they're very open, they're very welcoming. Although I think, I don't know, both from the residents and then probably from the government, more could be done for the environment because there's a lot of environmental pollution around it.
Some other residents who spoke to NTA News Crew, however, blamed the street littering and growing heaps of refuse on the Federal Capital Territory Administration for failing to provide proper and effectively in the satellite towns and villages like Garki. In Abuja, Asabe William.
Sorry, that report was by Asabe and not Safia, as earlier mentioned. You're watching the news at 7 on NTA Channel 5, Abuja. We'll be back after this message. Do stay.
Hello, my bro. Man, the rain is so heavy here. And there's so much traffic. I think we should postpone, huh?
Not a chance. Aisha.
We don't quit, guys. I'll be there.
Done.
Two files received.
I'm on my way. Take first right in 50 meters and you're there.
Copy that. Aisha, where are you?
Guess where?
2 minutes. 2 minutes. Move. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Runway X.
The future of fashion showcasing.
Very impressive. How did you pull that off?
With Nigeria's top tech talents.
And Glow.
Power your relentless ambition with ultra-high-speed data. Glow with pride.
Let's now join the sports desk for Sports Brief.
It will be a 5-ticket battle in Douala, Cameroon. Cameroon hosts the first leg before a return leg at the Moshood Abiola National Stadium, Abuja, on Monday. The winner of the two legs encounter will face the winner between South Africa and Tanzania for one of the African tickets to Paris in July this year. The Coach Randy Waldrum side is expected to relaunch their presence at the Olympics, having been missing in action for a while. In basketball, at last, the Tigers stormed Tunisia for the 2025 Afrobasket qualifiers after the Ministry of Sports Development gave the approval for the team's participation, which was earlier uncertain. Minister of Sports Development, Senator John Eno, told NBBF leadership to ensure that the team participate in the qualifiers with an assurance that the necessary funds will be approved and released within the next 3 weeks. In grassroots sports, the eagerly anticipated rebirth of the FCT School Sports Festival commenced on Thursday across the 8 zonal centers, with track and field events producing preliminary winners who have now qualified for the finals in different events. Organizers say the show of young talents ignites hope for the discovery of good athletes that could be nurtured for national glory. The day 2 of the sporting fiesta will feature contests in the junior and senior races as well as javelin final. With Sports Brief, Abdullah Hajia, NTA News.
And with sports, we end the English version of the news. Up next, translations. Good night.
Wizo wawe nwonana iwo abada zaza ishanda yezuma woniye wagoba gayi abo akanwa nanya bedo nsafunyen antunu azimibo mba bele Abdullahi Hajiya wona le sheba wobe na bedai wagenge shokofenu Yahaya Garba aluyo lawi wa ga ko jin tulonu salaji wa jin abaye bayin na baige shokoyi in wodal in sheyi we go wa weji in nun epia yi de ko ni be jin abada akpaklei asanu shokofe no be jin we go shokoyi beda ganche nu asalaji yakun mba jin lo in jimi baje ngun awo naye Minista nun abada sapa bedo nun ayuga gayan Muhammad Idris waga ga e titugoda bedo wazai bato nun abwa filo nun abujikan na bai ba yege ajinje nun azalaba ba yin bala dia pepe to nsawun ya nanu e yin wen gange aza baku omubwa nanu ajinje saye etugona abma asabui nu aimpe babelo nu abyedeyin e titugoda wen gange ajinje nu afilo ajebayin bata jin ebo pe nu tugana an haje sukola jin safe efe ubaji Minista akin zindaya yelson wuke wala gbatuga nu azagu sapa nu ayekpe zanba adnagbanya owaya mba mjilo nu bwayayin oneze yakubu wona leshe ba wobe na bedai waganga minista we dadenu nsai nu gbedogun ayekpe zanba e baba wasam barka ci nu watan ba minista we ngage azagu sapa nu abaye bayin ko jin obanu nu aba ko lashi ko jin obajin nu antugana nu azanu ko ya mi nu abaye bo e kinye ko ba wo sansa nu ajewa ba sapa minista wangage wobashi abe awe waje bawe omaje ye asanu obwa zenye te akanya ni nsasun cycle na
Masu kallo da sauraron mu a daidai wannan lokaci assalamu alaikum barkanmu da yammacin juma'a ga fasarar wasu daga cikin labaranmu na yau kamar yadda aka saba a takaice mai karantawa Yusuf Yakubu. A yayin da azumi ke ci gaba da karatowa an bayyana kyakkyawan shiri a matsayin abin da ake bukata domin jin daɗin gudanar da ibada karɓaɓɓiya wajen Allah mai girma. Wakilinmu Abdullahi Aje ya haɗo mana rahoto cewa limamin masallacin Juma'a na unguwar Area 10 Ustaz Yahaya Garba Alyolawi shi ne ya bayyana haka a saƙon huɗubar sallar Juma'ar yau inda ya buƙaci al'ummar musulmi da su ɗaura ɗamarar yin azumi domin dacewa da falalar da ke tattare a cikin watan domin samun ci gaban rayuwa, zaman lafiya da kwanciyar hankali. Ministan sadarwa da al'adu na ƙasa Muhammad Idris ya tabbatarwa da al'ummar Najeriya cewa shugaban ƙasa da maƙarraban gwamnatinsa sun duƙufa ka'in da na'in wajen samar da sauƙi da samun wato ci gaban ƙasa da nasarori masu tasiri ga rayuwar al'ummar ƙasar gaba ɗaya. A yayin jawabin ministan ya bayyana ya buƙaci jama'a da su ƙara haƙuri da fahimtar shirye-shiryen da gwamnati ke yi na magance wahalhalun rayuwa da suke fuskanta a wannan ɗan lokaci inda ya ce nan ba da daɗewa ba za a girbi alherin haƙuri da juriya da ake yi. Ya ce shugaba Tinubu bai yi ƙasa a gwiwa ba wajen la'akari da tsananin da ake fuskanta wanda ya ce na ɗan taƙi ne ba dawwamamme ne ba. Ministan birnin tarayya Abuja Nyesom Wike ya yi alƙawarin sake ƙarfafa tsaro a makarantar koyon aikin shari'a ta birnin tarayyar Abuja da ke Buwari. Wakilin Shaibu Onezo Yakubu ya shaida mana cewa ministan ya bayyana haka ne a lokacin da tawagar malaman makarantar ta kai masa ziyara a ofishinsa a nan birnin tarayya Abuja inda suka tattauna wasu muhimman batutuwa. Labarin namu na yau ya zo ƙarshe sai kuma ranar Litinin idan Allah ya kai mu, Allah ya sa da mu za a yi mu kwana lafiya.
kalẹ̀ o ẹ̀sìnkú dédé wòyí ròyìn iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ìpín karùn-ún tìlú Àbújá ló ń dé sí etí ìgbọ̀nyín mo Bọ́lájí Mátìnì oníròyìn. Ìgbéradì nínú ẹ̀mí àti ní ti ara fún ayẹyẹ ààwẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀. Lèmọ́mù mọ́ṣáláṣí Jímọ̀ ẹkùn kẹwàá l'Àbújá Ustaz Yahya Garba Yolawi sọ wípé ìgbésẹ̀ náà ṣe pàtàkì púpọ̀ lásìkò yìí láti yin Ọlọ́run ọba. Alákòójọpọ̀ ìròyìn Abdullahi Ajia ròyìn wípé ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ni kókó ọ̀rọ̀ nínú wàásù Jímọ̀ tòní. Ó gba gbogbo jọ̀mọ́ nímọ̀ràn láti wà nínú ẹ̀mí mímọ́ àti wípé ìbẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run ọba ṣe pàtàkì púpọ̀. Àdúrà pàtàkì wáyé fún ìṣọ̀kan àti ìlọsíwájú orílẹ̀-èdè àti gbogbo ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè lápapọ̀. Aláṣẹ ètò ìwíhùn àti ètò ìlanilọ́yẹ̀ lórílẹ̀-èdè Mohammed Idris ti sọ àsọdájú fún gbogbo ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè wípé ó jẹ ìjọba lógún láti mú kí ohun gbogbo dẹrùn fún gbogbogbò. Nínú àgbékalẹ̀ rẹ̀, ó rọ gbogbo ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè láti fi èdénú lásìkò yìí. Ohun tí kò tó ń bọ̀ wá pọ̀ yanturu láìpẹ́ torí pé àjọ ìgbìmọ̀ gbogbo tí ń ṣiṣẹ́ takuntakun láti ṣe àṣeyọrí lórí àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ tí wọ́n gbé kí ohun gbogbo lè padà bọ̀ sípò fún gbogbo ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè kí ọrọ̀ ajé orílẹ̀-èdè pàápàá kí ó dúró ṣinṣin. Aláṣẹ ìlú Àbújá Nyesom Wike sọ wípé ààbò tó péye yóò wà yíká ọgbà ilé ẹ̀kọ́ ètò òfin tó ń bẹ ní Kubwa ní ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ Buhari. Alákòójọpọ̀ ìròyìn Ìrìnsẹ̀ Yakubu ròyìn wípé aláṣẹ Nyesom sọ àsọdájú náà lásìkò tó gbàlejò àwọn alákòóso ilé ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀hún ní ìlú Àbújá. Tó ṣíwájú ìrìn àjò náà, ọ̀gá àgbà ilé ẹ̀kọ́ náà ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n Isa Chiroma mẹ́nuba pàtàkì ìrìn àjò ọ̀hún. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni aláṣẹ Wike sì pinnu láti rí sí ọ̀rọ̀ ọgbà náà pàápàá lórí ètò ààbò, ilégbé fún àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ bí wọ́n ti ń ṣe ayẹyẹ 100 ọdún tí ilé ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀hún ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Wọ́n pinnu láti fún aláṣẹ Wike ní